Hey, let's make some tacos de papa. I already have these cooked. Then I have my boiled potatoes. There is one garlic clove in here. Still a little warm, so I'm going to put a napkin on the counter so that it doesn't burn the counter. We're going to take a little bit of butter. You don't want your potatoes too soft because they don't have to be, they need to be a little thick, I guess is the word. We're going to throw in some salt, some black pepper, and then when I was in Mexico previously, my cuñada uses cumin in her recipe, so we're just gonna put a little bit in here and smash it up and throw it in there as well because it actually really tastes good. Gave it more flavor, so we're gonna smash this up real quick, and just a little bit just to get it soft. I don't have, if you have powdered cumin you can use that too, but I only have the grinds, so I'm gonna scrape that up. I have a fork out that when I chested the potatoes, so I'm just going to use that. Okay. Just a little bit more. Now I'm going to smash it up. As you can see, it's nice. Well, nice and seasoned. Let's smash it up. And then over here on the stove, I got some oil heating up to fry them. It's just a quick, easy dinner. I didn't want to go to the store and buy stuff. We have gymnastics today, and my husband said he's going to eat fish. So he's going to take care of that when he gets home. For anyone who backlashes me, my husband loves cooking, especially his fish. Like, I probably won't be home when he gets home, and, you know, fish doesn't taste good if you reheat it. But I do plan on making him some flan since I didn't go to work with him. I'm dressed to go to work with him, but my son had poison ivy, so I didn't feel comfortable sending him anywhere. And so I just didn't go. I just went and got him some medicine to put on his poison ivy. Basically do that. Like I said, I heated the tortillas yesterday in some oil so they wouldn't break. We made enchiladas de frijoles yesterday, and these were just some leftover tortillas that I had made. So you're just gonna press them together. Do you guys want cheese in them?
No. Yes.
Good, because I forgot cheese. I only have the spicy cheese.
Okay.
Do you want me to grind you some up?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay. Give me a second. I forgot cheese, but I got block. Oh, I do have some mozzarella. Mozzarella or spicy? Mozzarella? A little bit of both? Just mozzarella? Okay, that works for me. I do have some cheese. I'm gonna grind them up. If I was more prepared, I would have had this done already. But stick with me. This is only my second time using this cheese grater. I usually buy shredded cheese, but I had this grinder for like a while. This has multiple heads to it, so I decided I was going to start using it. Turn on the oil because it smells like it's ready. And I don't want it to be too hot when I start throwing these things in. And I already have lettuce chopped up from yesterday's dinner, so I don't have to do that. I have sour cream that we're going to throw on there. I do have some red sauce that I made yesterday as well. And with these little pieces, I can't grind them nowhere without breaking my fingers. I'm going to pop this open. And just try them up. And I'm actually just gonna throw this back in here and mix the cheese in. That way it gets a nice little stickiness to it. Throw these away. Now we're going to fill up our tortillas. You definitely have to cook your tortillas first. You can't just use cold tortillas because then they'll break. I mean, these are cold, but they were cooked previously in oil, like I said in the beginning of this video. They were cooked last night, and I just had leftover tortillas, and instead of throwing them away, we're using them today. I'm really going to try hard and not go to the store every day and like use stuff out of the fridge. So this is what we had. This is what we're making. And like I said, I plan on making some flan for my husband. That's his like favorite dessert, one of his favorite desserts. I did send him off with a good breakfast this morning. But I do feel bad about not going to work. Because right now I'm not working, and hopefully soon I do get some work. Because I just don't like not working. I like having my own money, you know. I'm a girl. I like shopping. I do have some extra potatoes. I might just save that and make some tortilla de papas. here in a minute. We'll see how I feel. Right now my oil is hot, so let me turn the camera a little bit more. Here's my frying pan. And we're just gonna lay these in here just so they can get nice and crispy on both sides. Got a bowl. With some napkins. That way we can drain our oil. Once you think they're ready, you can turn them over. And if they need cooked again on the other side, you can cook them a little bit longer. It's just your preference on how golden brown you want them or how crispy. I just have to be careful because my daughter doesn't like them too crispy, too burnt. She says they're burnt if they're too crispy. So I try to aim for like a golden brown. Are any of you guys gonna eat right now?
Yeah.
Okay.
No.
Hold on.
No.
Hold on. Let me get the stuff out.
Make a video.
Yes, I'm trying to make a video. Like I said, I have some red salsa from yesterday, some lettuce, some onions, and then of course sour cream to go as topping. And I'm gonna go ahead and flip them one more time just to see what the colors look like. I hear them crunchy, which is a good sign. They should definitely be a little crunchy. I try to keep the open face away from the edge because the oil goes into the potato and it comes out. So try to keep the back of the tortilla to the edge of the pan. I'm going to turn it up just a slight bit. Again, all I did was boil the potatoes like we normally do for mashed potatoes. I do boil it with a piece of garlic clove and like a tablespoon of butter and salt, of course. And then when I drain it, don't cook it all the way, like medium way. And when I drain it, I did add another tablespoon of butter, salt, pepper, and then I smashed up some caminos. If you have comino en polvo powder, then go ahead and use that. If not, then you can just grind up some of the caminos like I did. And then I lightly put some oil in here, just enough to cover it, not the whole thing completely, just like one layer of tortilla, because you don't want too much oil or the potatoes will come out of the tortilla. Normally I use the strainer instead of a bowl, but I threw it in a sink since I drained the potatoes. I wasn't thinking. Normally I just put some paper towels, you know, it's the same thing. You drain the potatoes, you can use it to drain the tacos. But we're going to use a bowl either way. You want to line it with some paper towels to help soak up that oil. And like I said, you can make it more golden brown. My daughter just doesn't like it too much. And then remember, it's usually a little more crispy once it's out of the oil and it dried. You can make these tacos with beans, chicken. With the chicken ones, I usually roll them instead of making them in triangles or pockets, however you want to call it. I roll them. But with the beans and the potatoes, I usually do it like this. Okay, let's do our second round. There's only 3 right here. I could make more. I do have more potatoes, but this is how much I'm making. Because I want to use the food. My husband wants the fish for later, so. But I may make more later. Or I might make tortilla de papa, which I'm just going to cut up some jamon. Throw it in with the potatoes, a little bit of like flour or cornstarch, whatever you want to use to thicken up the batter. And then you basically hand press it with cheese, which it already has cheese, but you can put more cheese in the middle. But I just want to do a few of these since I had the tortillas ready, so that way my kids can have some lunch before we go to their sports. Are you both eating? Just Kira. How many are you going to eat?
Just one right now. And I'm going to see if I want one.
Lettuce?
No.
No? Cream?
I didn't know.
No? So Kira just wants one by itself. So we're going to give her the first one.
Does that have cheese in it?
Yeah. The first one. I'm going to open it so it can get a little cold because you see all that steam that's coming out. So we're going to blow on it, let it get cold for her. She doesn't want no lettuce or cream. I am going to prep one for you guys to see what it looks like when it's completely done. Go sit at the table and let it cool down first.
Okay. Should I just add it in the freezer?
If you want to, that's up to you, baby. That's your food. Go ahead and get another one. Are you okay? With mine, I am going to put some some lettuce.
Mom, there's not room in the freezer. I'm just gonna add it in the freezer.
I love onion, so I'm going to add some onion.
There we go. Now we're gonna let it freeze. You're adding everything or no?
Yeah. Can you give me a spoon, please, for the salsa? Actually, I'm just going to dump it. Because I'm a caveman.
You mean a cave woman?
Yeah.
Not a man, you're a woman.
I'm a cave woman.
With some working shorts.
And that is what it looks like.
Spilling good.
Takes test. So good.
Delicioso. Delicious. Delicioso.
Shout out to my cuñada for telling me about the caminos because it just boosts up the flavor. So good.
That's this. A 10 out of 10.